Change. As black people, we need to do a better job of defending the imagery of who we are around the world.
Jeff Johnson and the commentary this morning. Good morning, Jeff.
Hey, Tom, Sybil J, how y'all doing?
Good morning, Jeff.
How'd you enjoy
Akron
and the back-to-school celebration, man?
Oh, man, Akron was great. I really want to thank the Urban League there and the station for getting folks out and for just all the fathers that decided to show up. I know a lot of times we big up dads all the time for doing their job, but so often when we don't see them, it's good to see them out. So thanks to just all the people that came out from the Akron-Cleveland area, it was a great time, and I'm just glad that I was allowed to be dispatched out into the field to do my part.
All right.
Jeff's a field worker.
He's a soldier.
Well, you know, as our black president goes around the field into the heartland trying to sell his health care policy, our very not black Secretary of State is in the midst of a 7-nation African tour. And, you know, what's crazy is today she remains in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, and what seems to be bigger news than the reason that she's there is the fact that she was the victim of a translation error that had her get a little pissed and push her to clarify who was really the Secretary of State. Well, you know, I'm a little upset that the story has seemed to steal the very small spotlight, just a very small focus of time that really should have been on the large issue that the world needs to pay a little more attention to. I mean, what a lot of you all may not understand is that the Congo represents a perpetual crisis of global inactivity and neglect for regions of the world that need immediate attention. The Congo has suffered for over a decade from an all-out war and the spill-off of that war from August 1998 to 2003. While much of the world was totally unaware, the Democratic Republic of the Congo was involved in what is known as the African World War. Now to put this in context for y'all, in 2004, nearly 1,000 people died a day as a result of the disease connected with the conflict there.
Wow.
Now, even more than that, because even though this war was from 1998 to 2003, the entire war itself directly involved 7 African nations, 25 armed groups, and despite the war ending in 2003, by 2008, over 5 million people were dead from mostly disease and starvation. This makes the conflict in the Congo the deadliest conflict worldwide since World War II, but nobody really talks about it. Much of Secretary Clinton's message yesterday and today centers around the continued crisis in the Congo and ending the practice that daily has women in particular used as tools of war and intimidation. Now, I'm on the board for an organization called All for Africa that creates sustainable support for social development on the ground, and as a result, I met this amazing young Congolese woman named Noella who runs the George Maleka Foundation. It was she that broke down to me the horror that many women are facing from militias within the Congo. Rape is being used to intimidate people in this country. Now, and I don't even know if y'all can really understand this, where sons are being forced to rape their mothers and fathers forced to rape their daughters before many of the men and boys are killed in front of the family. Now, so much of this conflict is really about and rumored to be funded by the amazing natural resources of the country. Even the Angolan president stated to Hillary Clinton while she was there that there's a lot of money being made in the eastern Congo because of the mineral trade, and there has to be a way that the United States, the United Kingdom, France, and even Rwanda, everybody coming together to try to prevent mining from basically funding a lot of these militias that are keeping the fighting going. The minerals in the Congo are diamonds, gold, coltan, uranium, copper, tin, silver, cobalt, niobium, timber, hydropower, magnesium, and petroleum. Now, this is one of the richest countries in the world, but most citizens in the Congo live off $100 a year. Now, if you're still wondering why should you care, ask some American companies, Cabot Corporation in Boston, Massachusetts, who's on the ground there doing carbon black fumed metal oxides, over $2.6 million, and $36 million made. The Eagle Wings Resource Company that's on the ground there, the Energy Gulf Resource Company that's there, the another copper and gold U.S. company there. I mean, these are tons of American companies that are making money on the ground in the Congo, while many of us are sitting idly by and not knowing about it. Global Witness called on the government of countries that have companies trading in Congo to crack down on those helping to fuel the war through their illicit dealings with warring factions. Now, this seems like a huge issue, and what can you do? For those of you that care, I want you to log on to friendsofthecongo.org. This issue is really about just making sure as many people that can know about what's going on there, that we challenge the companies that are there to not be involved in using the minerals of the country to be able to affect horror on the people that are there. And next week, y'all, I'm going to come back to our block. But I just want our community to be able to be supportive of our family abroad as we are of our family at home. If we don't keep spreading the message of Martin Luther King that injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere, those of us that have the power to change will really be the ones at fault for the continuation of inhumanity around the world. I appreciate y'all, TJMS family. As always, please log on to blackamericaweb.com to find out more information. Tom, I'm Jeff, and that's my truth.
Yeah.
Good job.